Hey everyone, it's Mitch here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get a FAA waiver so that you can fly your drone inside controlled airspace or in like close proximity to an airport like in this example. Also, if you've got a DJI drone like I do, I'm going to show you how to do a self-unlocking so that your drone will actually lift off the ground and you can fly and do what you want to do inside that airspace. So let's jump on my computer and we'll get started. I post a lot of stuff to my Instagram, and someone came across my work and said that they wanted me to do some drone shots of his scrapyard in a town nearby. And so it's actually kind of cool. I went by there and talked to them. They've got this scrapyard, and he does all sorts of giant artwork made out of metal and car parts and pretty cool stuff. And so he wants me to videotape his whole operation, get some drone shots. And so I got the address here. Unfortunately, when I went by there, it's right next to an airport. So if I look this up on Google Maps, you can see it's across the street from this Olympia Regional Airport, and that's usually not a good sign. If I look at like my Before You Fly app, I usually check this to get a LAANC authorization to fly. And if I look up, search this address, it's going to tell me 0 feet authorization, so I can't really fly there. And even if you try to click on get LAANC authorization, it's going to take me to this other app I have, and if I plug that in, again it's going to say 0 feet. So what I'll have to do is go to get FAA clearance for this if I want to actually fly here. So let's go to FAADroneZone.com, which is what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to surf over to FAADroneZone.com. I'm going to log in. I've got my drone and everything registered here and my Part 107 license. And what you want to do is go to create a Part 107 waiver authorization. It's going to ask you to choose from 3 different options. The first one is about flying at night and beyond line of sight. We don't really need that. The third one is about having special safety mitigations that you've set up. We don't want that. We just want airspace authorization from the air traffic controller. So I'm going to select that one and click Start Application. So this is Midway Recycling. I'll call this Midway Recycling 2. I've already done this once, so I'm just kind of going through it again. It's got my information all in here. I'll click Next. And then select the date you want to fly. This is going to be October 2nd for me. I'm going to select sunrise to noon, noon to 4. I don't need to fly at night or after sunset or anything. Frequency, I'm just going to say daily. Local time zone is for me Pacific. And then it's going to say a proposed location of operation. I'll put the address in here. Maximum altitude. Not going to fly too high next to an airport, so I'm just going to tell them 75 feet. And then it's going to want the latitude and longitude. What you can do here is go back to your app. And if I go back to the pin here, you can click on the pin and it'll give you the latitude and longitude, but you actually need to put it in the minutes and degrees and seconds. So I will usually convert that, and I'll go to a site called fcc.gov, media, radio, DMS decimal, and I can put in and convert that. So the first one is, and then the next one is minus 122.89305. Convert, so it's 46 degrees, 58 hours, 25.5 minutes. And this is going to be north. Next one is minus 122, 53, 34. This is going to be west. Radius, I'm going to say just, 1/10 of a mile. I'm on a certain property. I don't have to go far. Nearest airport is KOLM. It's going to tell me it is LAANC enabled, but I've already checked LAANC and that doesn't allow me to, so I'm going here for approval. Class of airspace is Class D, which shows me from the app. Description, I'm just going to put in here what I'm going to do. relevant exit waivers. I don't have any pending or anything. So then I'll click next. Responsible party is me. I'm going to check all this stuff and then I'll submit. So once you submit, you'll get an email, hopefully with authorization. I've got one, looks like it's been updated. So I'm going to go look at my authorization here. Dashboard, manage waivers, authorizations. So I recommend doing this well ahead of time, a week or two at least, so you'll get time for the FAA to review your documents and what you submitted and come back at you. You can see here, this is just the draft of what I've done today, but I did this other one on 9/22 in order to get to be able to fly on 10/2. So if I look at this one that's already been approved, then I can take this, I can print it out and take it with me when I fly. In case anybody asks me, I've got my documentation. So now what we want to do, if you fly a DJI drone like I do, we're going to want to unlock that drone so it can fly. Otherwise, with DJI, it's got a safety precaution that won't let you take off unless you have unlocked your drone. So we'll do that process next. Okay, to unlock your DJI drone, what you're going to want to do is go to dji.com/flysafe/self-unlock. And then you're going to want to be logged in, of course, as your account, and then go to that URL. Select the area where you are. I'm in North America, United States. I'm going to do self-unlocking. Then I'm going to go down and select my brand, which is the DJI Air 2S. And then I can plug in this address where I want to fly. And that's going to zoom me into the area where I want. And you're going to want to click on, I'm going to zoom in some more. It's going to tell you to click on the pin. You don't want to click on the pin of your address or where you are. You click on the pin of this airport where you're going to be. So this is Olympia Regional. Authorization zone unlock is available here, so that's good. Once I select that pin, it's going to put it down here. And then you're going to want to input your flight controller serial number. I'm going to put mine in there. So the way to find your flight controller serial number is to, you're going to want to open up the app and turn your drone on to do this. Once the app is on, you'll click on Go Fly. And once you click Go Fly, click the top right. You'll see 3 little dots. Click those. That'll bring up the screen. Click on About and then scroll down and you'll see your flight controller serial number right there. Just copy that into the website and you're good to go. So I'll go ahead and select, I've already got approval from the 2nd, so just for an example, I'll go from the 3rd to like the 5th. I'll hit Submit. It's going to ask me for terms and conditions. I agree. Then you're going to want to say, I've got full authorization, which I do from the FAA. I accept full responsibility. Proceed. Choose a preference for validation. Going to use my mobile phone. My number, I agree, send. Punch in the number. And now it can be unlocked. Hey, I hope this video helps you out. It's always a challenge when you're first starting out to try to figure this stuff out. So my philosophy is to learn, do, and teach. And so what I've learned, I'm just trying to show other people. If it helps them out, great. I'm sure there's maybe other ways to do it. But if you found value from this video, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like and subscribe, because I've always got more videos coming about drones, and happy to help you out. So we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.